What's up, YouTube, and welcome to a little update of my deck profile, plus showing replays throughout how I got to this point. Just some Sky Strikers and Time Thief replays because you can't save every single replay, so I just want to archive them in this video, if you don't mind. Other than that, let's talk about the changes I did to this deck. Double Gamma kinda just is, it's painful. But at least I do have two Call by the Graves in this format, so I play this instead. This is more so the same thing for me, without needing to run the Bricky Driver. I also cut off Startup. I already mentioned that I never really liked Startup, so there's that as well. The new card is, I crafted my two other Lightning Storms. So this is the one from the bundle, and, you know, I crafted two. This is good because, in reality, any deck dies to back row if you can't really deal with back row, so I do suggest to play Lightning Storm. Is very important, because when it comes to playing through negates or whatever, we already have like Ash and Maxi to try and not get shafted by a combo deck, but if they set a lot of cards past, this is, you need something like this, and one Heartbeat's Feather Duster isn't really enough. Especially when I do have the space to run this like I made sure I did now. And with Pot of Prosperity, digging into a Lightning Storm against that many back row pass, you know, it's fine. Other than that, you see Tuning Magician here. If you have Effect Veiler, just use that instead. Because the purpose of Tuning Magician is that I do play some tuners, so I just go into Halg, summon Tuning Magician, and go into Celine, into Access Code. So this is just, you know, just a way for me, if necessary, to OTK with this and break boards. It's an option. It also works if I'm Monster Reborn a tuner, you know. And like I said before, this lineup can help you try to push for lethal when necessary. And I need a Spellcaster tuner to make the engine work. So this is why I play Effect Veiler. I just don't have it now. I just have this to test it out, how that works. Other than that, it's not too much. It's much cleaner than the other list, I would say that. That's about it. So with that, let's get on to the replays. I do have a couple that I want to show, with commentary, slightly at least. This is Sky Striker versus Eldlich. It's a very quick match, just, this is an example where Call by the Grave is just a good card overall. Other than that, we're just gonna go Terraforming, because we can. Just dig in spells to put in the graveyard and search. Upstart, because we did our searching, thinning the deck a bit. We go into our field spell area 0. We don't need our Eagle Booster. It doesn't seem like we're going to need it at all at the moment, so we're going to try and dig for a Sky Striker card and send this to the graveyard. And we did! And against back row, this is, Jammer is actually very good. We already have 3 spells in the graveyard, so we're going to activate our Engage. We don't have an Ace, so we're going to search Ray, and we can pop a back row right now, just to see what it is. And one of them is a Skill Drain. Okay. And then we're just gonna go into Kagari because we have an Engage in the graveyard. Might as well pick it up. Unfortunately, he does have the Gamma. Oh boy. Unfortunate, but that's fine. Ray allow us to still have a monster on the field by summoning Sylphan, because they're gonna destroy Kagari right now. For some reason, I don't know why, he just activates Ice Dragon's Prison. If you're anyone and you're playing against Sky Strikers and you have Ice Dragon's Prison, wait for them to have a Link monster so you can banish both of them, especially along with the Kagari, because you're banishing machine with machine. You're getting rid of Kagari. He should have waited for me to Link summon, and he could have put me in a very bad situation. But I guess, Monkey Flip Go Burr is all this guy can think about. So, he's just gonna get punished. I'll just summon Shizuku right here, swing in, and all I can really do is set 2 pass. Search multi-roll because it's important to have it. Curse of the Outlands. And this is where I know he's playing Eldlich. Like, whoopie-doo. He's gonna search a Conquistador, and he seems to already have a Golden Lord in the hand. But I have a Call by the Grave. And honestly, play this card if you hate Eldlich, because this is good against anything. And it will just make Eldlich cry too. Like, simple. Play Call by the Grave, people. Like, just play Call by the Grave, people. Here it is. This is an older Time Thief build. You don't really have a good enough hand, but he just ashes. Note for anyone playing Ash Blossom, don't Ash Prosperity. Of all the pots you can Ash, Prosperity isn't really the right card to Ash. Because if you let it resolve, especially if they excavate 6, you already have an idea of what they're playing, and you can make out a right card to Ash. But the problem with a card like Extravagance and Desires, the mindset is, I still don't know what he's playing. Do I let him have 2 cards and Ash something that could stop them entirely? Or just Ash right now and not let them have the card advantage? Prosperity is just a 1-for-1. And the trade-off is that he's looking for a card he could use, but you're getting information of what they're playing. Ashing Prosperity isn't really something you should do at all. And never Ash Prosperity, it's not gonna end up too well. It's better to have the information and save the Ash for something that matters. But with Extravagance and Desires, there is the argument to Ash it or not Ash it, and both of them can go good or bad. And he's gonna get punished. Because I can still 1-card a monster right here without a normal summon as well. So we're gonna go into our bread and butter combo, really, from Striker Dragon into either Redoer or Savage. I don't remember which one I went for. I think I went for Savage. Actually, no, I think I went for Savage plus Redoer, because I could in this instance. I could be wrong. I think I did win for Savage Redoer, because I could in this instance, with Chronocoder. It's been a while, these replays were a couple days ago. Yes, I did went for... Here's a tip, boys. Chronocoder and Quick Launch can get you Redoer and Savage. You just banish Redoer to trigger Chronocoder. Sure, your Chronocoder will get banished now, but that doesn't matter. 2 cards on the field is pretty good. And we're just gonna go into our Borolo Savage Dragon. Every year it comes back in the end phase. We do have a Max C, so if it's a combo deck, kinda sad. Ooh! An Orange Light? Let's negate that, honestly. I don't want Redoer getting shafted. Besides, we have a Max C if anything. Also, we know it's a combo deck because of Herald, they're playing Drytron. Unfortunately, we only stole a spell, so it's just a draw, but that's not the worst thing in the world. He's just gonna search for another Herald. Nova! And he's gonna summon from deck, so we activate Max C, and then he's gonna Herald again. Not surprised. And he discards Diviner. That is unfortunate. Well, I guess he can summon from deck, but he negged too much that he couldn't do anything now. This is a perfect example of don't just yes negate everything you come across. Now I don't remember which Time Thief build was this actually. But the only thing we can do is Regulator. So I guess all we can do is nothing. Nothing. There's nothing we can do. But here's this, Shaddolls, interestingly enough. Unfortunately, I was not expecting a Link 1. The Link 1 caught me off guard. But now since there's another card of activating, I can chain this. Because he's gonna summon from the special summon. But he had the Ash, so I guess in the end it didn't matter. That's fine. Unfortunate. Ow. Also, it seems that this deck is Shaddol Magistus. He's unironically playing Magistus, so that's interesting. Game kind of freezing a little bit, damn. So yeah, Shaddol Construct, banish Maxi, because he just can banish something in the grave. It's gonna send Squamata, which is just gonna send another Shaddol in the grave. And I'm gonna Ash because he could send something that summons from deck, but he could send anything else, so I'm not gonna let that happen. And just gonna beat over my Shaddol. So beat over my Regulator with Shaddol's Construct. Ooh. We are gonna redo her. And we don't have traps in our graveyard, so we can actually activate our Shea Burgundy this turn. And of course we're gonna go for a Gesture Winder because we want to put a Vessel Chip in our graveyard so we can have 2 Xyz on the field this time. Because we're gonna summon Perpetua, Vessel Chip will detach to summon itself, and we're gonna summon the live Phantom Knights of Shea Burgundy so we can have a Redoer with a trap card. That's what we're talking about. And simple as that. We can't really get rid of Construct in any way by battle because it can just send whatever it battles to the graveyard. So Trap Redoer is the perfect way to go. So we're still gonna use this turn to use one of our traps. We're gonna give it another trap because it doesn't matter. And we're gonna give it a spell just so we can draw cards. And thin the deck by a lot actually. Maxi, that's pretty nice. And we got rid of Shaddol Construct. And we're gonna go and deal some damage right here, right now. Damn it, what? It's raining all day this week, man. We stole a random Magistus card that I don't care about. We stole, I think that was Madden Bear. We're gonna revive Winder for card advantage to search in a Gesture. We have a counter trap, which we can negate that Shaddol Fusion. Get out of here, because it's gonna summon a Fusion for free. We're not allowing that. And we redo it with a spell, which is gonna keep gaining card advantage. And it's gonna end this turn. We detach the spell to gain card advantage, and now is our turn. And we can simply just lethal here. We're just gonna thin the deck further. We don't really need to top deck into Regulator at this point, so we're just gonna give it a Regulator as Chronocoder. Sorry, I still have the Chronocoder. And we stole the Schism, so we still have traps. We're gonna go to Lambda in case we want to make our Gamma live. It's done here anyways, lethal. And that's game. Also because Perpetua filled in her job entirely and there was no reason for her without materials to be on the field anymore. Another Tiny Thief Duel. And I also don't remember what the heck I was playing. He could link one in from this Tri-Brigade. Unfortunately, he had the Ash. Sometimes if you know what you're up against, shotgunning Maxi from the normal summon is right call. Like, this is Tri-Brigade, dude. But he had the Ash. Almirage. Link to rewards too. Excuse me. But he's just gonna combo off. Just fast forward here. Nothing really I can do until this combo's over. I'm also extremely confused on what the heck this guy is doing with this deck. Like, what the heck is this end board? Anyway, we have quick launch to do plays. What the heck? We can max see this just to gain advantage. We got an Ash, which is actually pretty nuts. So we're gonna do simple bread and butter combo with Striker, and obviously we're gonna summon Savage, since Winder and Adjuster can just by themselves do Redoer. So we're just gonna go into a Savage before we even commit to normal summon. This also, most importantly, will bait the Revolts, just doing this alone. So obviously we're gonna summon the Tracer in our hand, pop the Boot Sector launch with Tracer to summon a different rocket name from our deck, Recharger. And here comes Savage. And just so Revolt cannot get negated, he's gonna Shade Revolt right now. Or Nibiru, I forgot. He had Nibiru as well. I think his I believe his Revolt wasn't even active, which is interesting. The funnier part is that we do Regulator. That's funny. He, for some reason, is gonna Revolt now. I don't know why, but he's for some reason wants to Revolt now. He should have waited for me to commit something, because I still haven't even normal summoned, remember? He's just gonna like get back all of his banished cards to put him in the graveyard, and he's just obviously still gonna summon Omen. And I guess he just wanted Omen to get rid of the token? Apparently, he didn't even wait for me to normal summon. And Nerval searches. He Shame Block Ash, by the way, so. But look at our hand, dude. And we got Regulator, so we can do a lot more. We're gonna summon Vessel Chip and Credit Coder. Adjuster will summon herself, right here. Redoer. Winder can summon himself. We got Winder here. Winder will search. And Adjuster. We're gonna summon Perpetual right here. Give it a flyback. And use the flyback to bounce Nibiru. Luckily, him drawing Nibiru doesn't do anything, which is funny. We're gonna steal from the top card, and we're gonna give it again a trap. I think this was the... yeah, I am playing Parallax Sea. This was the Sky build that I tried, but this doesn't work. And I only have one flyback in this deck. This is why I didn't search Retrograde. We're gonna buy Vessel Chip. Look at that Fractal. We can Ash that, no problem. And we know he has Nibiru in the hand, so what the heck is he doing? And he just gives up. This guy doesn't know how to make a Tribecade end board. Sky Striker duel yet again, ladies and gentlemen. I feel like we... oh yeah. No commentary, just honestly just witness this one. This is a long duel of spell heavy deck versus trap heavy deck. Just know that there's no way Trap Chick can just out-resource me, especially with Maxi. Also, how dare him summon Redoer on me? Force out the Redoer because I'm not gonna deal with that bullshit. And it will stay on the field without anything. The funny part is I know this was actually gonna force out the Gravesdigger, and that's why I had Ash anyway. But still, I got the Redoer out of the field, like it had a trap, so we're not gonna deal with that. Maxi because it's gonna summon from deck. Maxi's busted in control decks as well, dude. Look at that, just free cards. And Maxi into Maxi. Recycle Gravesdigger. G. Pitching the engage because of course. Especially since we have Avarice, I don't mind if Kagari even gets negated. We're just gonna pick that and engage. We're just gonna plus by a hell of a lot, dude. We're gonna plus so much, it's insane. Funny how we almost have even card advantage too. Kizuku. Pot of Avarice. I'd rather draw before searching at this moment. A lot of hand traps back in the deck, dude, which is funny. Reinforcement, search array, because why not? Thinning the deck before searching. Search draw will be engaged. And now it's a search and draw. And with this, we can destroy a monster and a background. We don't want Gravesdigger, we want our hand traps live. I know I said I wasn't gonna commentate so much on this one, but like, damn. I low-key forgot about the Redoer, but still, doesn't matter. I'm gonna steal a spell? Nah. Redoer will be mine. Network trap hole! Oh boy, and here comes the Phantom Knights of Shaybergity. We're gonna keep drawing a lot! So much Maxi in this game, dude. So much Maxi in this game. And upstart. He does not care that I have Maxi. And I was afraid about another Redoer, but here comes Rafflesia. I also forgot that Rafflesia protected them, so you're gonna see some misplays here. Get rid of that damn Redoer, dude. Kagari! Let's get back that engage. And unfortunately, Urfuzia actually has something against us. But that's okay. Ray can come back. And again, Max C. We're gonna just keep drawing from this person summoning a lot. I saw Max C kind of single-handedly gave me so much advantage in this game, it's not even funny. Watch us play around that stupid floodgate trap hole almost this entire duel, like no joke did. Oh, network trap hole, what's that? Ray has a quick effect? Sorry, it's not gonna work. Got so many upstarts in our hand, dude. A little bit of beatdown right now. Unfortunately, I also didn't know that Rafflesia protected him from battle. That was on me as well. So, time to get rid of Rafflesia, cause what the hell, dude. Upstart because I need something in my hand. Even if you gain life points. And there we go, that's the nice card we like to see. So we're gonna destroy a monster and not target the other trap card. We're gonna get rid of the floodgate. I think it had another floodgate, I don't remember. Unfortunately, it's not like I have what was it? Another Maxi. So, this is interesting. Sky Striker versus Traptic. This is probably the most fun I had control versus control ever. The back and forth is insane. Also, Temple of the Kin was the most confusing thing I saw in this. Didn't like that I called by the grave their link 1, so summoning in a different link, I guess. And Metal Reflect Slime. And to my surprise, he actually is summoning the God Slime for some reason. Yep, the Egyptian God Slime. On the end phase. And recycling back the Grave Sticker. Not that it's gonna matter right now, to be honest. And we're gonna set so many cards. Nope. We're gonna deal with so many cards. But that's okay. Honestly, I forgot about the... I was gonna banish itself. We can still draw cards and bring back Kagari. We resolved the 2 pot of avarice that we play in this deck. Kagari. This time, yeah, we're still gonna bring that engage. We're gonna take that Rafflesia, and we're also gonna take Redoer. Because honestly, let's just end this and break the board. We're gonna go into Axis Code. Unicorn, it's not like we need one of our cards in the hand anyway. And it's over. Not gonna lie, Trap Trick can also just do a lot if they actually play access code. Put back a Widow Anchor. Put back, because they play trap cards, so let's put back both of these cards. And the field stuff, in case we need it for some reason. But this advantage for sake of advantage, and there's nothing they can do. GGGTA, what the heck? That name is so weird. Well, I hope you guys really did enjoy those replays. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.